Hello guys, welcome back to another edition of, I was about to say news trend, but news updates, because this is not my usual compilation of videos. This is just one particular gist that I have to talk about. Now, if we haven't heard, I feel like you should have. So I'm just here to give you like the inside gist and, let us draw conclusions from here and be curious and all of that. But if you haven't heard, on the redeemed pastor that was suspended, transferred, fired, a lot of things are flying everywhere. Oh, he was fired. Oh, he was suspended. What was it? We need to know, because you open this site, he was transferred. You open this site, he was suspended. Anyways, let's dive right into it. Like I said, I always come to you with facts. Now let's get right into it. City of David's pastor, Pastor Iluyomade, he's a lawyer whose interest is in advocacy and commercial practices. He has been a lawyer for over 38 years now. He has been called into the bar. That's a lot. Well, we've heard that he was recently suspended from being the pastor of City of David, being a redeemed pastor basically. Why? I feel like that's the question everybody's asking. Why was he suspended? And they gave us reasons as to why he was suspended. But are we really sure? Because if you have been dating back all this gist and all this story concerning this whole City of David and RCCG as a whole, there are a lot of things that we should be questioning. First of which, like I said, I'm here to give you proper gist. First of which is the fact that in 2021 he created a singles website. A redeemed pastor. If you go. Anyways, in 2021 he created a singles website, and it was titled Connect Now, which he was queried for. There are a lot of things that the Redeemed Church frowns against. This is one of it, which, that is why they must have queried him. But he was queried for that in 2021. That was the first mishap that we can account for. Then the next thing we hear is that he's going to be replaced by Pastor Adeboye's son. Now, at the point in which I was hearing this, it was just a lot. Everybody was saying, the general overseer asked him to come out of that position so that the general overseer's son, Pastor Adeboye's son, can take over the City of David. And they said, oh no, his wife even had to write to Mommy Gio herself that it cannot work like that. The matters on this are a lot, because people started mentioning a lot of things from Redeem as a whole, this, that. Everybody had sides to take. Now, I'm going to read the letter that was said to have been written, because the Redeemed Church didn't come out to say, oh, this did not happen, or oh, this happened. They did not just talk about it. So it is there. It is like hearsay. It's a rumor basically, because it wasn't confirmed. We cannot confirm it that, oh, this really did happen. It's just a rumor that was flying around. And should I say with basically, I don't think there were facts or there were pointers. I don't think people brought out, oh yes, it was said here, it was said there. This is something they would have done in between themselves, and I don't see the need as to why they should be bringing out receipts and emails and messages and all of that. But I saw this, and I'm definitely going to read it for you. So it says, Pastor Iluyomade and his wife have said that they would not resign as the regional head of the Apapa family of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. According to reports, the general overseer of the RCCG, Pastor Adeboye, had written Pastor Iluyomade, his wife to resign as the general head, as the regional head. Basically, what I have been saying so far, it was said that Pastor Adeboye asked them to resign. They said they did not want to resign, but like I said, there are no facts. We can't really say whether it's a rumor, whether it is true. But the couple were now threatening to pull out. This is now even where it gets interesting, because the husband and wife, the Iluyomades, were now threatening to pull out of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and decided that, and this was even the gist that I heard, that the new building they did, if you don't know, they have a new building, and apparently it is not under RCCG's name. Like when you're building for a church, it is under the church's name, like the building belongs to the church and all of that. This time around, they did not build it under RCCG's name. Whether the money came from them completely, we don't know, but it was stated that yes, they funded it, with loans, with support, all of that. So they threatened to pull out of Redeem and rename the church, the building, Trinity Towers building, because the majority of the loan they took on the building was done by an SPV. So this was what I heard, and I was like, these people really went far. Anyways, reports have it that SPV is owned by them. However, a lot of donations by the congregants were made to the building under the guise that it was for. I mean, if you go to churches, when they're saying, oh, donate for this, we have this project, we have this thing we want to do, they think it's for the church. So yes, you're donating. Okay, the church wants to grow, they want to build an extra, all of that. So, but the rumor, like I have been saying, the rumor is that, oh, they said we're going to change the name, they're not going to leave the church or resign. I mean, I also really want to know why they were asked to resign. Because, like I said, this will not come to us with full facts. You always leave us wondering and being curious. We don't get it. We're hungry for this knowledge, for the gist, basically. So that being said, fast forward to this year. In February, Mrs. Siju, that is Pastor Iluyomade's wife, celebrated her 60th birthday. And I mean, it was big. If you had seen the videos, it was lovely. She was even dancing. Flavour was even invited, and he was singing and she was dancing. And I'm not sure, like I said, I just heard somewhere, this is my own personal gist now, I just heard somewhere that, oh, they were wondering how she be dancing to Flavour, why she bringing Flavour, all those type of things, that type of thing, you know the kind of mindset that we have in this country, basically. So a lot of things were going on then, because I remember hearing that, oh, she's dancing to, but apparently, the gist is longer than that. So that's not even where the gist ends, though. I mean, it is deeper than that. So we know the CEO of Access Bank. He was a group managing director and a CEO of Access Bank that recently just died on February 9th, to be precise. Herbert Wigwe. He was a devoted member of the church, let's put it that way. Having one of the largest tithes to be paid. He was chairman of the building committee. He even had 2 office spaces for Access Bank in the church there, whereby he was even paying the rent for 5 years. And it's like they did not even let his body get cold. A week after, not even up to 2 weeks, they just went ahead and started celebrating. So it's like, you did not even give it time I don't know, you do get where I'm coming from. Like, I mean, she said, or I heard that she was saying, she doesn't turn 60 twice. That is the wife of Pastor Iluyomade, that she's not going to turn 60 twice, all of that. But then where's our empathy as humans? Where's it? Because if this is somebody that you have said, okay, is like a brother to you, he has been there, he has been supporting, he has done a lot of things that he didn't even have to do. But then he was a very valuable member of the church. I mean, I just feel like it goes without saying, that birthday could have waited. I mean, you could have done it another day. Are you not alive? Anyway, so the reason for his suspension hasn't been disclosed to us yet. It is just something that they are doing in-house. They had to talk to top officials of top members of the church. Let's know that this is not going to affect us. Pulling him out is not going to affect the church. And he was given a 3-month suspension. And if you do know, the Holy Ghost convention is in 3 months' time. So we're hearing rumors that he's not going to be returned back to that parish because he has been there for a while. And like I said when I started, they have been trying to pull him out. They have been trying to get him out of the parish, asking him to resign. Him and his wife don't want to resign. So could this even be a means for them to take him out? Maybe now his cup has gotten full and they've seen different reasons to send him on suspension. We really should know, because like I said, the reasons for the suspension hasn't been disclosed yet. You know how these things go. You go through panel, maybe defend your case, all of that. And like I always say, I would definitely be back to give you updates as soon as there is any, because I'm your gist baby, your best friend, basically. Anyways, that is going to be all for today. I look forward to seeing your comments. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that they have a right to suspend him? Do you think that it is right that they're suspending him? Do you think that it is, should I say in plain sight? Do you think that it is that there are no things, you know how we always like to do in Nigeria, behind the scenes, we are trying to pull some certain strings that are never meant to be. Do you think that it is clean? It is a clean kind of suspension, like he deserves to be suspended? I really want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you think about it. I mean, this has nothing to do with the wives celebrating her birthday earlier in the year, but then let me also know, what do you think about that? Her celebrating her birthday when a friend and a very good friend of theirs was just barely, his body wasn't even cold yet. With that being said, it was lovely to have you here once again, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. And like I am always announcing, if you are not following, what are you doing? Subscribe, like, share, comment. I mean, don't you want me to come back and tell you some certain things and answer your questions? I look forward to chatting with you guys, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.